Don't mistake loyalty for glory. Before you trust a hoe, check her backstory. She might lie to you, reveal shit that don't apply to you. Have her own kid calling you mommy. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Pick a pop. You only claim the famous more. Attorney test detect the real dummy.
Hi everybody, and welcome back to my channel, VylanessTV. This is part 2 of my 6-part series called Enemy Activity. Part 2, the ex and the enemies. You know what to do. Stay tuned. After a breakup, there's 1 of 3 things that's going to happen. I'm talking from experience. I always do. But since you guys like to ask me questions on social media, I'm going to ask you one. What do you think happens after a breakup? Like I said, 1 of 3 things. 1, you're either going to hash it out and try to get back together. 2, you're going to get bashed on social media. Probably, most cases. Or 3, your ex is going to try to cozy up to your enemies, which is the fakest shit ever. Because they try to cozy up to people you guys have talked shit about together doing pillow talk. All of a sudden, they're besties. All of a sudden, they're friends. All of a sudden, they're following each other and liking and commenting some cornball shit. Mind you, like I said, these are the people that you and your ex-girlfriend, ex-wife, ex-husband, whatever, used to have pillow talk about. All couples have pillow talk. That doesn't necessarily mean you're talking shit behind somebody's back. You're just saying what it is. That's what couples do. That's what me and my fiance do. We have pillow talk. Every couple does that, hopefully. So when you see or you hear about, oh my God, your ex is talking to such and such now. Not in a romantic way, just a little cozy, friendly way. I'm sure your first initial thought would be, the fuck? Because how do you sit around with somebody, talk cash money shit, and then be online talking about, I'm proud of you? That's what I heard was said. Girl, let me get into the story. It's story time. It's truth time. There was a situation that I told my ex that somebody wanted her. I said, this is how it goes between alpha women and dominant women, which she was not. There's signs, just like for down low brothers. There's signs that you know. Now, there's signs between everybody. There's that look of, I'm going to take your bitch, even if you're cool with the person. It's that sign of, I got your bitch over my house type shit. I'm riding around town, this dirty ass town with your bitch. And I told her all of that stuff was going on. And it was, no, it's not like that. I would never. She look a mess, blah, 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 blah. But still, it was signs of that. You know, signs of the enemy being in my house when I was out of town. You know, rumors on the block, they getting close, they cozy, you know. It was signs. By then, I was over it. I didn't want no friendship. And I was done with my relationship. But still, it's a respect thing. Especially when you have done the most for a person. So it was those little signs in the end. You know, like I'm a fucking idiot, which I'm far from. But you know what? I think certain people wish I was dumb. I'm not. I'm not. But I really think that certain kind of people sit around and be like, damn, I wish that goddamn Red Queen was dumb. But I'm not dumb. And this is why I was able to tell my ex what the fuck was really going on, what the narrative was between 2 alpha females towards the end. Now let's talk about, let me give you a little backstory about the enemy. We were friends. We were cool. We called each other sis and all that shit. And she was over my house every day, crying over dudes, you know, rolling around on my floor, distraught. Distraught over dudes, nothing ass niggas, you know, just a crying and you know, drinking and venting and all that. And that's cool. If I'm your friend, my door is always open. You can come in and do that. But then don't try to get with my girl. Like, come on. Right. Like, you know, like I'm a fucking idiot. You know, it went from being friends with both of us to her sniffing around. And I noticed it. And like anybody else, I confronted my partner about it. Now, I didn't think she was doing anything. And I don't want y'all to think I give a fuck. I'm just trying to educate and you know, enlighten y'all about some shit that goes on, so you won't feel like you're out here by yourself going through the shit. A few people showed me who my ex was dealing with after me. Now, I think some of them came genuine and said, this is the new boo after you. And I think some of them came with, ooh, this the new boo after you. You know. Either way, people move on. I had already moved on. People move on. So I was thinking, well, damn, maybe you should have got with my enemy. Because at least she looks a little bit above a bat. Just a little. I'm just saying.
Wow.
You know, bounce the ball, it's a rebound. You know what I mean? It is what it is, you know? So, what was I at? My enemy?
The enemy.
The enemy. So, yeah. So, she was kind of sniffing around and, you know, eating sunflower seeds in my motherfucking house. Listen, I hate sunflower seeds. I banned my whole fucking team from eating that bullshit. Whatever. I had to press my power on sunflower seeds. Sue me. So yeah, and towards the end, as I was going out of town, I had started building a brand in a new location. I was in and out of town. And I told my ex, I didn't want this girl in my house. I said, I don't want her in my house. But she was still in my house. So that was a red flag. Now, I'm not saying that So to me, being in my house, after I said I didn't want her in my house anymore, I didn't want a friendship anymore. And the times that I came home that she was already in my house, I went straight upstairs to my bedroom and closed the door. And she would come upstairs, the enemy would come upstairs and be like, come downstairs and party with us. But I was done. I was over it. You know what I mean? And I know me. So I said, let me stay here upstairs in my room, you know, watch a little TV until I go to sleep. But I saw the sniffing around. I saw the vibration change with my own fucking eyes. And I told my partner what was going on. Because one time she was decorating. And the bitch was looking at me like, I got her. Mm-hmm. Not knowing down in here, you can have her.
Right.
There was no, I just didn't like it. And nobody would.
No. But
it didn't bother me to the extent that it would normally bother some. Like, somebody come after the mayor.
It's a wrap.
Yeah, I'm going to jail. But that vibe wasn't there. And let me say that again. Somebody come after the mayor, I'm going to jail. Okay? You know who you are. Come on. Anyway. So yeah, that was how it was. You know, the phone calls to me got less from the enemy. The text messages to me got less. Mm-hmm. You know, because she already had a plan. She already had a plan. But I know for a fact that she wasn't my ex's type because, like I said, she looks just above a bat. Like, here's the bat. This is you. So, you know, and my ex doesn't like broke bitches either. Mm-hmm. So I didn't really put a lot of grief on her until I was shown who she was with after me. Then I was like, oh shit. Wow.
Big wow.
Maybe something was going on. You know what I mean? But I was looking for a fucking couldn't find it. So it just didn't hit me like it would hit somebody that was like deep rooted in love. That shit would hurt. And I understand. But I had already went through that pain and that grief by myself, you know, before the shit hit the fan. So yeah. So, and then you swing back around and you think about the conversations that you had. And then, you know, I'm a cop kid. So I like to think about the evidence, right? Some people say receipts.
Right.
I say evidence. Now, I saw the red flags. However, I'm a red flag. And it's no shade. I'm a walking red flag.
True.
But I'm honest about it. I wasn't perfect, you know, in my ex relationship. You know what I mean? I wasn't kind all the time. I wasn't bearable all the time. But I was a real one. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I was a real one. Flawed. I was a real one. From day one to day done. I was a real one. People's feelings and needs change. They treat you different. I'm never going to be a person that sits here and not take accountability for my part. Some people love to play victim. That is not me. I am a villain. My name is Villainess. Okay? I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, woe is me. Now, things have been said about me that I'm an abuser and all kind of shit. That's not true. Now, if I don't feel well and I'm being triggered, was I an asshole? Yeah. If I'm off my medication and things are happening over and over again to send me into panic attacks, am I an asshole? Absolutely. But I'm not an abuser. I've been through that shit in my life, and I wouldn't ever put somebody else through it. So that's where I draw the line. Okay? I'll beat the fuck out of somebody if need be. But they got to touch me first. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? They got to touch me first. I don't just walk up to people and punch them in the face like some of my friends do. That's not my style. It's never been my style. And, you know, people can tell you that know me from first grade all the way through high school. That's not my style. That's not how I do things. You know, I'm a thinker. So I will take accountability for my part, but I'm not going to ever again be disrespected or lied on or blamed for some shit I did not do. And you know what? Looking back, because you don't ever look at it while you're in this situation, looking back, I should have known. Because now I'm all of these things, unfortunately. I'm all of these things. I'm a monster. I'm a bunch of other shit that's been said, you know. I'm a light dimmer. Whatever. You know, I'm a devil. I'm evil. I'm this. I'm like I heard this shit before. You know, all of these things. But I should have known better, because when somebody can tell you for over a decade that everybody in their fucking family is a predator,
right?
Then when it's over, what the fuck are they going to say about you?
Same thing.
You know what I mean? I wasn't called no fucking predator. Because I ain't praying on shit. Okay? I ain't praying on shit. But if you've been told, I'm talking about from your mama to your daddy to your other daddy to, you know, to the man up the street, to the man up the block, to the man in the bushes, to the round in the corner. Like,
right.
Then what the fuck are they going to say about you when it's over? Because I was told all of this fucking disgusting stuff. And even when we was on the outs, I protected my ex.
Yeah.
You know? And that's just the truth. That's from the heart. I protected her. You know? But I was told all of this stuff. So if you love somebody and you in it with somebody, what else are you going to believe?
Right.
And now, my question is, what else are you supposed to believe? If you hear the same thing for over a fucking decade. If somebody told you that they were violated, they were set up to be violated by parents, they were, you know, molested, and I don't want to go into all of that. I'm going to leave that. But if this is what you heard for a decade, you are ready to bang.
Of course.
Especially me. You know, I'm a victim of that stuff.
Right.
So, naturally, my instinct was to protect her. Right? But now, fast forward 11 years later, and you are, this is my big fat fucking Bama ass country southern reunion. Family fuck reunion. You're not going to see me in pictures with the man that violated me.
Nope. Hell no.
I don't even fuck with my mother, my biological mother, because she didn't do shit about it.
Right.
So that's where the confusion was. And it's not about forgiveness, and it's not about being a bigger person. It's about what the fuck. How many of y'all out there would break bread with your rapist? Or the person that got you set up to be raped? If you do, if that's cool, you are a better bitch than I will ever be. Because I'm not fucking doing it. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and close this part out. But, I just wanted to say, you know, being a survivor of being sexually abused as a teenager, if anybody is sniffing around your daughter, your niece, your son, your nephew, and referring to you as sexy, or referring to that baby as sexy, watch that shit. And you know I've learned that a lot of black Southern families like to sweep shit under the rug. But some things you have to be honest about, and some things you have to address. And for me, there's no forgiving that shit. You can call it what you want it. You can call on Christ, you can call on the devil. I'm not forgiving that shit. I got myself together and I moved the fuck on from who caused it, who set it up, who supported it, and who didn't do shit about it. So if you're able to go get a burger with your rapist once he's released from jail, if he's released from jail, that shit people are doing in the world is the same shit to me. It's a lot of motherfucking creeps who walk around that's not convicted. Okay? Don't talk to me about forgiveness. I'm not angry. I'm not bitter about it anymore. I'm healed from it. But I won't ever forget it. And I'm not sitting around playing with motherfuckers just so I can have somebody to pay my bills. Or just so I can have somebody to say I got them. That violated me at any fucking time in my life. So you can judge me off that because I'm not forgiving shit. This concludes part 2. And I will be back with part 2 of 2. I will be back. I hope you guys can learn something from this video. Thank you for watching, and most of all, thank you for listening. Red Queen.
Y'all gonna learn today.
I'm back.
Y'all gonna learn today.
I'm back.
Y'all gonna learn today.
Yeah, 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 yeah. I'm back.
Y'all gonna learn today.
I'm back.
Y'all gonna learn today. Y'all gonna learn today.
I'm back.
Y'all gonna learn today.
I'm back.
Y'all gonna learn today.
Yeah, 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 yeah. I'm back.
Y'all gonna learn today.
I'm back.
Y'all gonna learn today. Y'all gonna learn today.
I'm back.
Y'all gonna learn today.
I'm back.
Y'all gonna learn today.
Yeah, 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 yeah. I'm